You know what? I'm just gonna speak from the heart, considering that it's we're on the verge of Scorpio season. And as I look along my feed, I'm seeing a lot of Scorpio videos coming up. So evidently, that energy is running strong right now. So I figure I'll participate. I myself am a Scorpio, and I like being a Scorpio. I think everyone should embrace who they are, what sun sign that they are, because they all have their own individual traits, which can be used as power, you know. And that's what makes us all beautiful, is because we're all different. Despite our sun sign, we have so many other aspects of our chart that we can be a lot more like another sign than our sun sign, but at our core, that's who we are. So, not that I'm going to get too deep into the whole aspect of being a Scorpio, because I'm not that entrenched in, all the particular aspects of my sign, but I do, have enough knowledge in regards to the general consensus of what I'm comprised of. So, that deepness of a Scorpio, we're considered the detectives of the zodiac. So we want to get down to the bottom of things. We want to get down to the truth, even if it's the nasty truth, even if it's being in the midst of the pit. That's where we are. That's where we want to be. We're sitting at the bottom of that water. The places that necessarily everybody else doesn't want to go, but that's us. And a lot of times people don't want to go that deep. A lot of people just say, nah, I'm gonna leave that alone, but not us. We're gonna open those doors up and we're gonna walk through them, and we're gonna get down to the bottom of it. Considering that we are water signs, we love that we have a high intuition. So that being water is also emotional. So usually we can trust our gut and understand that usually we were right when we felt a certain way about something. Um, of course, we're considered the sign of sex. I guess every sign represents, aspects of the body. So we are considered, I guess, the lower region area. So we are the sign of passion, of sex, of that deepness, that connection. Probably as to why we love a certain way and we feel a certain way. Very, I don't know how to describe it, but we're very, kind of closed off, but then also want that closeness, which is sort of like a contradiction. But it's the dynamic of who we are. And like I said, this may not resonate with everyone, but I'm just speaking from my perspective and my understanding as well. I said it's of the total consensus of the embodiment of Scorpio. And particularly, I've heard that there's three stages of the Scorpio, or the Scorpio. Then I've heard that there's 7 stages of a Scorpio. Nonetheless, that lets you know that there's plenty layers of our evolution and growth, from being all the way down at the bottom to becoming the phoenix and rising from the ashes. So I would say that we go through several deaths nonetheless in order to be reborn, because we are a sign of death and transformation and sex as well. So as you can see, we're a very, very deep sign. Perhaps maybe even misunderstood. But that's why we're so intriguing, because you really can't put your finger on it and be like, something about that person. And I know that sounds cliche, but I've heard it several times throughout my life. There's just something about you that I can't put my finger on. And I think that's a good thing. It gives an individual a reason to learn more about you versus just having everything exposed. And not just about you, but the things that you believe in, the things that you subscribe to. You know, all the esoteric and otherworldly aspects of us is very deep. And some people are more lighthearted, some people are deeper. Like I said, there's several aspects of a person, just depends on their chart. But there are a lot of us who share the same elemental value in regards to, like I said, the general aspects of being a Scorpio. So, like I said, I'm not going to get too deep because I'm still learning as well, but kudos to all the Scorpios out there. Kudos to those who are intrigued and interested in learning more about a Scorpio. And let's all embrace Scorpio season. You know, usually around Scorpio season, there's a lot of intense energy. So it's not that it's necessarily bad. It's just, you know, it's what you have to look at the symbolism of what we represent. It's a time of transformation. And transformation isn't always easy. Look at a caterpillar going through a metamorphosis, becoming a butterfly. We don't know what that feels like to go through that almost as a death. Have to sit still for that long, have to grow wings, have to be in that cocoon stage, so to speak. But you also embrace who you become once you get free of that cocoon. I would say that that's probably the best analogy that I can make in regards to the several stages of who we are. So I definitely, as much as it comes with a lot of intense emotion, being a Scorpio, there's a lot of reward that comes with it as well, especially as you evolve. So there's, like I said, those different levels and stages of being a Scorpio come with different levels of maturity, where some of it's very sabotaging, very immature, probably even very chaotic. But then as you elevate, man, your strength just gets stronger, of course. And your reservedness and your composure and your peace. So, and it also just, you know, like as they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So as you get to evolve, you see aspects of yourself and meet aspects of yourself that you've never met before. And that's what makes this journey so beautiful. So nonetheless, as I get back to the main objective of this video, was just to embrace my Scorpio hood and to also salute all the other Scorpios out there in this season of life, in this year. And I see the feeds of Scorpio hitting heavy. So despite if people misunderstand us and, you know, we're just too deep to be messed with, trust and believe that they keep their eye on us. Sometimes can't keep their eye off of us. And that's no disrespect to any other sign. Because I'm comprised of a lot in my birth chart. But I definitely got a lot of Scorpio placements in my chart. So I'm very much a Scorpio. But we are all comprised of a lot of different things. But at our core, that's who we are. So much respect to this upcoming Scorpio season. As always, I hope that this adds a little value to you. Peace.